Well, Group 1s are what we're striving for. It's the peak of the racing here. There's certainly a different feel about it. They're more than just another race, and if we can get one with Hartnell, just keep him at that top level. From what he's sort of been racing at these past few seasons and the way he's returned this preparation, then we'd just be absolutely delighted that not only to achieve the weight for age Group 1 win, but to see a plan come off that's been a long time in the making as very, very satisfying, and seen it done before. Very, very hard to do, and we have plenty of healthy respect for the opposition. So, from that perspective, we would be very, very grateful if he was, going to be good enough on the day. Yeah, Jorda's been good since she arrived down in Melbourne. She's bringing the strong San Domenico form to the listed 3-year-old fillies race, and I think that that's the right sort of recipe for her to give herself a really strong winning chance. So first look up the straight at Flemington, and that can be daunting for a horse first time. So we're treading carefully from that perspective, but we certainly think that she's got a very, very strong chance in a race like that. Esperance is going to run in the Danehill up the straight. He's an interesting horse, Esperance. He's loaded with ability, but it's all a bit of a game to a young horse like him. He can be a little fierce and a little erratic at times, but he's got a beautiful big galloping action and quite an impressive turn of foot. So I would say Saturday's going to be a very stern test for him, but he will certainly be looming up as a chance in critical stages of the race, and we'll see how far he's come in the past few weeks since his strong second up win at Sandown, to give us an indication of just how far he's ready to go this spring. So Esperance will be at a bit of a crossroads on Saturday. We could either pull up Stubbs with him after the weekend and expect a vastly improved horse in the autumn, or we could either head towards the Caulfield Guineas, step him up in distance, or keep to the short course races and hold him back for another really good opportunity for him to run up the straight in the Coolmore Stakes on Derby Day. But from our perspective, we're just letting the horse do the talking, just have him ready to go in the races that we are preparing him for. And if he's up to it, then we'll certainly be given every indication by his performance on Saturday, and we can just hatch our plans towards those targets, depending on what indication he gives. Yeah, Toga Pictor looks great. He's travelled down to Melbourne in good style. Absolutely thriving, that horse, and a strong lung burner, and the barrier trial at Warwick Farm on Friday morning showed us that he was, he's still very much so up to the mark. He'll meet the reigning favourite for the Caulfield Guineas, Royal Symphony, in the Exford Plate, but I still expect him to be running very strongly. And if there are any of the opposition there that are vulnerable late, a horse like Toga Pictor is certainly going to be coming at them and enjoying getting back to Flemington, giving himself an opportunity to continue a good grounding going into longer races in the spring.